Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Camavinga. That's a shade optimistic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In comes the corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Traoré. So nearly the perfect ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been drilled in. Valverde. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of... He's got the shot away! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And here's the chance to counter. Dembele. Still goalless at the moment. That is Conte. That looks a cracking ball. Rodrigo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. Mbappe. Can he put it away? Goal! France! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chouameni. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Nkunku.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camavinga. And he's picked out the run. Now, can he find a finish? No way through. Camavinga! That's a half-decent try. Camavinga. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nicely weighted ball. Elise. Valverde. Now there's a fine ball. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Now on sale in the stadium.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That has been cut short. Fran Garcia. It's Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Carvajal with the short one. France have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's in! Hits one! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Courtois is there to clear. Now it's Valverde. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Mbappe! Now the finish! Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was alert to it. Nkunku. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. Bellingham. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Conte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Conte. Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's played him through. Hernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Dembele. Camavinga. Koundé. Aim forwards. He's cut it out. And it's Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Rodrigo. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Camavinga. And he's gone backward here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rodrigo. Number
Saliba
22,
getting this one clear.
Rudiger. Number 5.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Eduardo Camavinga.
That's very neat.
Number 8,
Tries to crash through the
Federico
challenge, but
Valverde.
no.
Coming on the field, number 7.
That has been knocked
Vinicius
clear.
Junior. Number 4, David
And it's
Alaba.
Rabiot.
Number 21, Brahim Diaz.
And the finish! And with that, the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games. And it is... He's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried.
Rodrigo! And he's there to belt it away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This man, Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, it's Dembele. Nkunku. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Rodrigo. For Valverde. Nkunku. Conte. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And now they can clear their lines. Nkunku.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
France with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Great ball, and he's in here. Great hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He is just caressing the ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Mbappe. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rodrigo. And that could set him on his way. Mignon catches it safely. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Nkunku.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he was quick to react. Half an hour played now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. Rodrigo. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. That's good play. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Conte.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dembele. Nkunku. Oh, important interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good alertness. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nicely worked. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rodrigo. Defending here is really tight. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nkunku. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's managed to get rid. Rodrigo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's quick to get it clear again. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking tidy in possession here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Koundé. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Rodrigo. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a goal! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 22.
Chooses to go
Rudiger.
cross-field.
Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Moved on
Number
forwards.
8,
Now it's
Federico
Mbappe.
Valverde.
Stood up well to him there.
Coming on the field, number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 15, Goulet. Number 4, David Alaba.
Traoré.
Number 10, Modric.
Quality ball.
Number 19, Dani Ceballos. Substitution.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Rodrigo. It's a sweet ball, that. Modric.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Thuram is herring after that one. Olise. Rabiot.
There will be one
Mbappe.
minute added time.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that's a waste. Camavinga. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rodrigo picking up the man of the match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And as you can see, we've already started here. Dani Ceballos. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Dembele. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That was good alertness. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe goes in for the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And they've got rid. Camavinga in with the challenge. Now that's well seen too. Dani Ceballos, and here's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Mignon will lay claim to that. Rudiger makes the interception. Conte. And he's being shifted off it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Out for a throw. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hernandez, aim forwards. And it's Dembele. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ceballos. There they go, hunting in packs. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Floated through. Ceballos. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, super find. Olise, and he's managed to get free. And he was quick to react. Ceballos. Camavinga. And it's Conte.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Ceballos. Rodrigo. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a fabulous ball. Opts to play it back. Ceballos touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's... no mistake! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Looking for the run. And it's Conte. Nkunku. Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Camavinga. That is Mbappe!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And one more try! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goals.
On the screen.
So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Olise in acres of space out wide. Tchouaméni. Ceballos.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tchouaméni. It's Bellingham. Camavinga. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a good ball through. And he's found a way past. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Turns and goes back. And he's gone backward here. Hits one! Conte. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Not the most accurate pass. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played out to the left flank. Chance! It's any... Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Conte. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ceballos. Rodrigo. Ceballos. Mbappe. Nkunku. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Camavinga, and here's Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. Passes short and sharp. Great hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes
Rudiger.
on both sides, actually.
Number 5, Bellingham. Number 19, Dani
Some
Ceballos.
really good ball movement.
Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 4,
Just
David
eases him
Alaba.
off the ball.
Number 21.
Don't you just love the level of
David Neal.
intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Brahim Diaz. Foot in. Referee has just said play on.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Has a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last!
After 86 minutes is number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's been cut out, well played. Conte. I think we're just about done here. Mbappe! Oh, that is asked. Has another go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Goulet.
2 added minutes has been
France
indicated.
need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Just a quick
Camavinga
request
taking
today
in
for
the
everybody to
accolades,
please
having been
kindly
named man of the
remove any
match,
cars parked
and
on the road
deservedly
outside
so.
the stadium.
Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. As you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Olise. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that has not gone well. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dembele. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a loose touch, and the ball is anyone's. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kante does well to get it back. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's really well cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get rid. Looking for the runner. Dembele. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Olise. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. But they've got it again. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kante gets a foot in here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Hernandez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Can he put it away? Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde has it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception.
The attendance for this
So,
match
Jim, what
was
are you thinking?
52,044.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni proves too strong. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Kante. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. And he's only too happy to take that back. Conte. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's gone looking for safety. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Traoré. Oh, great hit! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 83 minutes is number 5, Bellingham. Substitution on the field, number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
6.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Number 5.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Coming on the field.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Rodrigo. Number 15.
Looking for the run.
Güler. Number 10.
Well, both
Modric.
sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for
Number
one last
21,
fling.
Brahim Diaz. Substitution in progress.
Mignon with the clearance. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's
added
Rodrigo.
time.
Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
And now,
highly Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. And as you can see, we've already started here. Olise. Mbappe! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Conte. For Nkunku. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nkunku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Valverde. Camavinga. Oh, this is a very good run. Camavinga ploughing through the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Olise. Conte. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Conte. Olise is flagged offside. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is Conte. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Heads it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pass somewhat off target. But he's cut it out. Valverde. No way through there. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because...
Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. interception. Mbappe. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Mignon getting this one clear. Nicked it back promptly. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He could be in here. He's found the way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe goes down, but nothing given. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured
There
pass.
will be 1 minute added time.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he thumps it clear. Can he latch on to this? Olise. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found himself a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now there's a fine ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Camavinga. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Opts for safety. Konate. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Match was 52,820.
Carvajal. Tchouaméni. Back into the middle. Olise. Couldn't squeeze it through. Camavinga. He's been picked out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba makes the interception. Conte. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And the counter-attack is on for France. Camavinga. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He can run onto that. Nkunku.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well. And
Can he finish? He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Coming on the field. Number 11.
Saliba.
Rodrigo.
Camavinga
Number
is
21,
herring after that one.
Brahim Diaz. Number 10.
Good ball
Modric.
over the top.
Number 35.
Look at the... Oh,
Number
shooting
19,
chance!
Dani Ceballos.
He can get that clear.
Substitution.
Olise. Chouameni.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Five minutes left on the clock. And here's Modric.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Rabiot. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild.
Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. And it's Conte. Pressure coming in from all directions. Just eases him off the ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. That is a brilliant interception. Conte.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively.
Conte. And France can counter now.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And here's Kolo Muani. Distributed tidily. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga looking to run onto it. Camavinga. Dembele. Conte. And that should be the keepers. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Conte. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Kolo Muani. Dembele. And here's Kolo Muani. And here's Kante. Camavinga. And that's gone loose. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days. But
Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Conte. Olise.
Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dembele. Spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Camavinga. Dembele. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Olise. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Camavinga. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That is Kante. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tchouaméni. Mbappe.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. Nice interception, well timed. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Camavinga. Olise. It's run loose here. And here's Dembele. Oh, great. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Kante. Hernandez cuts it out. Over to the left. Camavinga. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Olise. Mbappe. Kolomuani. Saliba wins the duel this time. Mbappe with the foul. Koundé. Olise. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he can clear it away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Kolomuani. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Kolomuani.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution for France.
He'll know exactly
11,
where he wants to put it.
Dembélé. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 8, Chouameni. Number 13.
It's bounced back off the
Kante.
post.
Number 12.
Oh no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Olise. Number 14, Rabiot. Number 19, Fofana.
Hernandez.
Number 20.
And he's picked out the run.
Substitution in progress.
He's cut it out. And the ball, real chance! He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Substitution
Changes
taking
then in
place.
quick succession. Barcola. Fofana. Olise. And through to the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. And that could set him on his way. He's played him through. And he's running through. Thuram! And that is the last effort of the game. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today's match is now on sale.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France clearly came into this match with a good game plan.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
He's onside! Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Distributed tidily. Olise carries the ball down the right. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tchouameni. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Mbappe. Konate cuts out the pass.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. Conte. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That's tidy. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot a goal! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's Dembele. Nkunku. Well, played right into his path. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Rudiger. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tchouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for France. After
France
38
have
minutes
fired
is
themselves in front.
Number 10.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Dembele.
Nkunku. Oh, beautiful. Chance for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's through here.
Oh, sweet feet.
Valverde. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Camavinga. Bellingham. Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Nkunku, he's picked his way through, and he lines up a cross. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's intervened well there. Valverde. Madrid finding their passes. Koundé. Olise. For Nkunku. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Madrid still this single goal behind. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Some resolute defending there. Nkunku. He's played him through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
The attendance for this match was 52,000.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Mignon clears. Interesting ball. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Conte. Koundé. be disappointed with that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the shot's on here. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Number 9, Mbappe.
Now it's Dani Ceballos.
Number 5,
Vinicius Junior.
Bellingham.
Modric.
Coming on the field, number 10.
It's Modric! This time surely! And he hits the net! Do not write them off! Back they come! Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Well, they've got it again.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The referee's awarded a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here, from
Rudiger.
both sides in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 4, David Alaba. Substitution
Goulet.
in progress.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Modric. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid have been handed a game-changing chance. This to complete the turnaround. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Hernandez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Madrid leave it late, but in the end... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in... Valverde!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in, surely! Now the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Showing good feet. Oh, that's nice. Chouameni. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Such good technique.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni. Carvajal gets over and intercepts. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Carvajal concedes a free kick for that. That's been cut out, well played. He's through, it's one-on-one! A lot of space ahead of him. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? He's scored! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, it's Dembele. Nkunku. Chouameni. A nice bit of trickery.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Vinicius Junior. It's loose now and they want to get it back. France have the chance to go the other way. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Rabiot. And France can counter now. Now it's Dembele. For Nkunku. Dembele. Chouameni. Mendy gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. Nkunku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga, Bellingham. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Olise. And he's managed to get free. This is promising. Nkunku. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. All-time excellent interception. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Oh, he's been caught napping. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. Big shot! Oh, shooting chance! And that is a little undercooked. Rabiot. Mendy spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. And the ball's... Can he finish? It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dembele.
For this match was
Nkunku.
52,044.
And that is expertly dealt with.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nkunku. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, what a... Mbappe! Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Konate. Mignon with the clearance. Mendy cuts it out. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nkunku has created one goal already. Dembele looking to run onto it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Koundé, Rabiot. France do have a chance to counter here. It's a sweet ball, that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Has a go! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5.
This is quite a battle.
Number 6.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum. It's like,
Goes in for the header! No mistake!
Number 3.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Coming on the field.
yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Modric.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rabiot. Guendouzi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best.
We have already started here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's really well cleared. Engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Valverde. And that has left him in a heap.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Dembele. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nkunku. No way through, so back it comes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Olise. Mbappe. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Modric.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He is through here! And that's an excellent interception.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, perfect. It's Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Mbappe. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. He can run onto that. Conte. He's got the shot away! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played back in. Now it's Dembele. Tries a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's gone out for a throw-in. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouaméni, Modric, and it's Modric. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Modric. Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
Mbappe. Can he finish? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Hernandez. That'll be a throw-in. Valverde. Oh, and he's through the middle. Koundé. And it's Conte. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Bellingham. Valverde.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Mignon with the clearance. Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, he couldn't quite. He's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Modric. Nkunku. That has not gone well. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Interesting ball. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's been given away. A lot. There's the hit! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two. France go into the lead. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid have a free kick. Valverde. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Modric. Number 8.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played,
Number
well
9,
stopped.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Koundé.
Number 6, Eduardo
We're not going to make any
Camavinga.
further progress now.
Number 15, Güler. Number 11, Rodrigo.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. He's in plenty of space here. That is a great ball. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Mbappe! France with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Kanté. Tchouaméni. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Kanté. Tchouaméni.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Quality ball. And the number on the board is 3. That's been cut out, well played. Saliba gets over and intercepts. So that's it, it is all over. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, super ball! Corner given. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. Valverde. And he has been fouled there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Koundé. And it's Kanté. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mbappe! That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Camavinga. Mbappe, big chance! He's scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bellingham. Good pressure, determined, intense. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled. That is ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they're quick to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he can clear it away. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And the shot! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
France get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Bellingham. Valverde. Hernandez. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Valverde. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Upamecano gets it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. No way through. That is Conte. Rudiger. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Conte. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Camavinga, who's set up 1 goal so far. Deftly away. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Conte. He's in plenty of space here, and the flag has stayed down. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior steaming forward. Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Real chance! They've scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And here's Kante. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Just eases him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And again, really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mbappe, well, that's beautifully weighted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. That's a corner kick. France have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's gone looking for safety. He's gone for goal! And that is a routine catch. Good ball over the top. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Eder Militao. Carvajal. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Colomwani. This might... Olise! And kept out by Vive. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.